Tip number 2, know your worth. And this knowing your worth is not just know what salary you're owed, but it's knowing a couple of things. First, it's knowing that your company does not want to replace you right away. Granted, if you're a terrible employee and you're a pain to work with, yes, you're probably going to get replaced. But if you do your work job without drama and continually look for ways to just make everybody's lives more pleasant, your company does not want to replace you. Now, that being said, knowing your worth means that you know that you have the ability to negotiate. A company doesn't want to have to get a recruiter, get an HR person, make sure they can go find new people, have that work undone for a number of months while they're bringing in somebody new, and then train that person new. In fact, it is far cheaper to give you more money than it is to retrain and hire somebody. And you'll hear tons of stories about people that walk away and companies are finding that they made a horrible decision in doing that. And if your company does decide that it wants to hire instead of improve your pay, that's probably a company you don't want to work for anyway. And eventually, I think that company has its days numbered. Additionally, to knowing you can negotiate and knowing your worth, you have to know, is the work you're doing specialized or unspecialized? If you have 20 people doing the same job as you, then your worth may not be as negotiable as somebody who's on a one-person team. Now, aside from that, you also want to be able to know that you're being paid what you deserve. You're being paid the right amount of money. Now, your salary is typically going to have a band. It's going to be a low, middle, and high band. You want to make sure that you are around the middle of your band. And you're going to have the ability to go online, look at resources, ask ChatGPT, whatever you think would be the right thing to find out what that salary is worth. My favorite way to do this is to actually ask folks that are around your position in your own company, but do it in a roundabout way. You can explain what a starting salary was when you started the job and have that open discussion. Make sure you're building those relationships so that you guys can talk. Now, when you do know that number, you don't want to just jump to your boss asking for that number. You've got to take a couple of steps before that. Check out tip number 3 to know what to do next.